welcome to this unboxing video of Harakiri Blades of Honor. This is a Kickstarter game from a few years ago, I think. That's just recently been fulfilling, so I figured I'd take a look at it here on camera. I'll just get all the cellophane off. So yeah, this game really drew my eye as kind of a fantasy feudal Japan setting. Some really nice artwork on the back of the box too. There, I guess that's the evil shogun's court. Who premise of the game is like an evil shogun has taken over Japan, and of course, as is the usual case, you're playing as the heroes trying to fight him off. So let's get the box open, and well, the first thing we've got is a very nice insert. And there's a lot of space in there with all the cards, so I'm guessing that insert is probably designed to hold just about everything from all the expansions and everything else. Let's get that out of the way and see what we've got. You can already see the punch boards underneath, and these look to be like a character trays, I would guess. Yeah, they definitely look like character trays to me. So nice storage for saving between games. It's always appreciated, as it just gets very messy storing everything from your character. It looks like you've got space for various cards and things there. Just get a bit more light on the situation. Let's take a look at this big card tray then. So there's an awful lot of cards in this game, but that was to be expected, especially knowing there's an adventure phase as well as a combat phase. There's the punch board. Get those out of the shrink wrap in a minute and have a look at them. And there is the exploration phase rulebook. So it looks like the rulebooks have been divided into two, and there's a nice reference page down the back for all the iconography in the game, which there looks to be quite a lot of, so that will no doubt be getting a lot of use. And then there's that's the adventure phase rulebook. And then it looks like a reference sheet for both phases. Yeah, so that'll be a nice way to learn the game phase by phase. And this is the adventure board, which is like kind of the big map board, which the artwork on this is just fantastic. Really captures that theme. I love the font is all, it's in English, but it's written kind of a Japanese way. And then we have a separate punch board here. Looks like some character tokens, like coloured character tokens, some walls, some objectives, the usual sort of thing. And this pack, Act 2, with some that looks to me like it's the storybooks, the kind of the adventure books, where you'll read all the little bits and pieces of story. And this image on the front of the Act 2 book is very striking. And these, I believe, are individual character booklets for your characters. Like these contain the stories of the characters you'll be playing, and I think it's kind of their story of who they are. And then looking at that, it looks like it has some effect on gameplay as well. So probably shouldn't flip through that too much. I'm sure my camera quality is so low that there won't be any spoilers in there. So let's take a look at the enemies. So looks like a fairly reasonably sized pack. We'll get the cellophane off that in a moment. And these bigger ones, I would guess, are bosses. And we've got the Shinigami as a separate boss card there. I believe the Shinigami is like basically the Japanese version of the Grim Reaper. And these are the character boards. You get 4 of them, and they're all identical by the looks of it, except for, actually, looking at these, it looks like the little castle artwork's a little bit different. So each one is slightly different. Yeah, they're definitely different, but functionally they look the same. They've got the same kind of tracks and everything on them. They're dual layered, so it'll be nice to fit those little like cube markers in to keep track of everything. And these are those boss cards. So we've got a Demon Hunter, Cedric, Look at 35 health. That looks like so movement of 5, maybe an attack range of 1, shield value, I guess. So shield 2, and then helmet. Maybe some, I don't know, some other kind of armor. I guess we'll find out. The Zomboni, Daidarabocchi. Oh, look, they're double-sided actually. There's the Oni and then the Blood Oni. So let's just have a look back at those. Those are the two. So we've got Cedric on the name, like Cedric the werewolf on the other side by the looks of it, and the Demon Hunter. We've got the Nue on the other side, and the Undertaker. He is also on the other side, Tsurubo Otoshi. Okay, so a demon riding a giant head. Fair enough, that's an interesting enemy. And the Shinigami is also the Shinigami on the other side. So the Daidarabocchi and the Landolfo? No idea what that is. The Daimyo and the Shogun. We have a Keiko and a Sumo Sappo, like a sumo wrestling Sappo. And then Akira. Isn't he one of the heroes? Hattori, yeah, he's one of the heroes. That's interesting. Looks like you've got monster versions of the hero. I'm sure they're the hero characters, because I remember seeing the Blind Samurai, Tesso, and a Hive Demon. Interesting. Izumi and Hiroshi, and then a Yamamba and a Nobuyuki. That's an interesting. What's this one? Nyx. Okay, that's a very different art style. That's like an anime kind of art style. And then a Tomoe. And here are the regular enemies. So the Tengu, and it looks like these aren't double-sided. It looks like there's a Goryo. It looks like they've got a tougher side, like they've got a blue side and a red side. A Kabuki Demon. Eondon. I'm not sure what they are. I've never heard of those before. Shikome. And Onorio. And a Kappa. Kappa, they're kind of funny then. Kachi. And Jikininki, Ashigaru, they're like regular soldiers, I think, and Akaname. So lots of traditionally Japanese kind of enemies there, lots of them from folklore and things like that. So these are the storybooks, I believe, the stuff that'll give you all the narratives. We've got Act 2 there, and look at the spiral binding on that. There's a huge, like, thick spiral binding on there. Really feels like it's quite high quality stuff, and it's a shame they're not hardback, because I find the front pages of these tend to rip. But just have a quick look in here. So how to use this book, Harakiri Blades. So this looks like it's the opening stories. A lot of text there. And the first quest. Let's not look too far through that, shall we? But it looks like there's a lot of text in there, like a very dense story. Hopefully not too much, because I sometimes find if they go overboard in the story, it gets in the way a bit. And then this is the adventure phase rulebook. So we've got a nice contents page there, how to set everything up. There's the map board, Shogun's turn, character's turn. Looks like this covers all sorts of things. Looks like there's quite a bit to this adventure phase, not just kind of a little bonus game. Looks like it's almost a full game in its own right. Lots of moving around and exploring. And then the exploration phase rulebooks. So the exploration phase, I understand, is basically the combat part of this. So we've got the setup for the exploration phase. And then again, like some quite nice looking comprehensive rules of how fighting is going to work. That's really good. They're divided into two. So you can start with the adventure phase book and learn the rules from that, make your way through an adventure phase, and then progress onto an exploration phase, without having to sort of remember all the rules all at once, and you can learn it in two halves. And then here is the map unfolded as best as I can show you. It's such a nice map. That's really by Cap ruining my studio. So you've got all these different towns, all this artwork on the roads for the paths. I really love things that thematically immerse you into a game. And looking at this, it's there's no dashed lines or anything like that. You can really tell where the roads are just from this thematic artwork. Where these are obviously the paths you'll be moving along, and these are these lovely kind of banners with this thematic Japanese style font telling you what the locations are. Looks like they're different color coded areas as well. You've got Kyoto in purple there and Tarashima in orange. Let's get the shrink wrap off of these punch boards. So these are the individual tiles which will be used in the exploration phase for fighting, I would suspect. I'm assuming the way the game works is you'll go to a location on the adventure map and then you'll kind of zoom into one or two of these tiles. This looks like a marketplace or something here. You'll kind of zoom in and have a fight there and then maybe carry on to another area. And, there's a lot of small tokens with this as well, which there's lots of iconography here, and I'm not sure what a lot of these do. Some numbered ones there. So some of these I can tell what they are. It's clearly money, like those are koku, like old Japanese style money. And then on these tiles we've got what look like coloured borders. So we've got yellow and red and purple by the looks of it. So I'm guessing those will denote different types of terrain, which is always nice to see. So we've got more money tokens on here. Nice snowy landscape there, and what looks like perhaps a timer track there. I would guess that's a timer. And then this one has a very big board on it there, and these I'm guessing are our character mats, like the main character stats. Yeah, you can see the miniatures on the back there. So I wonder what those symbols are, like sword, samurai, I don't know. I'm sure the rulebook will tell us. Here's some more characters, and these tiles here are one of the things I found really interesting about the game when I saw it. So it's like these are different abilities for the characters, and just punch one out and we'll take a look at it. So you've got the ability on there, then you've got that little bit that you punch out, and you'll roll a die and place it in there, and it's kind of like I think it like you roll the dice and it dictates how many times you can use it. So it's kind of a random element of how many times you can use that ability. I'll have to have a closer look in the rules, but that is my understanding of it. I thought it was very clever, very cool little mechanic. So you never quite know, how useful some of these abilities, or how many times you can use these abilities. And there's more of the characters. I think those three are the Kickstarter goals and stretch goal characters. Well, have another look at one of these, like Duel to the Death. You've got they're named as well. Each tile, as you notice there, specifically has a character's name on it. So it's not just a free for all. Each character kind of has their own set abilities that they will be picking from as they level up. And now let's have a look at these cards, because I thought I'd save these to last, because there is a heck of a lot of them. I don't think I'm going to open a lot of these cards, because there is just so many. It looks here like we've got missions, I would guess. Hikone, defeat all catch before they reach the tech. Yes, that's definitely a mission. I think that's one of the adventure phase missions. And then this looks like forest characters. I'm not too sure. Maybe some kind of event cards, I guess. There looks maybe certain events that trigger in certain areas. Yeah, like you've got cave there. So I guess these will trigger when you move into a certain area of the board. I'm not too sure. I don't have like masses of knowledge on this game. A lot of it was a bit of a surprise for me. But, yeah, first encounter, new strategy. So I'm probably giving spoilers away here by looking at these. I don't know, but that was this haiku. Dismounting from your horse, you find a moment to meditate, absorb the beauty. Haiku that you call Harikiri. Two men walk the path, a leaf flutters in the breeze, one man walks away. Interesting. There's probably some key moment of the game I've just spoiled there. These look to be initiative cards. I know the game uses like an initiative track, so let's just get a closer look there. Yeah, yeah, there's that strange anime character again. Yeah, I think these are definitely initiative cards that you'll shuffle up to determine player order during fights. Yeah, some more yeah. So there's a lot of initiative cards in this game because there's, of course, a lot of monsters and a lot of characters. So there's a huge stack of initiative cards there. Hopefully, not everyone's involved at once. Let's see. So these are some item cards by the looks of it. These cards look like multiple copies of this like goddess and what I assume is perhaps the evil shogun or an oni or something. So these look like they may affect initiative or something in some way. Not too sure what they are. I'm sure we'll find out, but I'm sure they'll have some interesting game effect. And then here we have a big deck of what looks like armor and weapons, maybe various other items. Let's get the wrapping off this and let's see what we've got. So we've got some celestial armor. Yes, this looks like armor for the characters, and then what's clearly a price value in the bottom corner, so no doubt you'll be able to buy these from the market or something like that as the game goes on. An Immortal's Blade. I'm not quite sure what these symbols are. It's a good job there's that big iconography sheet that comes with it, because there's lots of steel tetsubo. Twilight Wakazashi. Inari's Blade. Yeah, there's lots of icons there. It's like little green stars and purple squares. It could represent the dice colours, because I know this game uses coloured dice for combat. So it could just be symbols and colours for the dice. And then what have we got here? Well, that was stupid. I probably just sliced one of those cards in half. So we've got Tetsuko's Poison, huge healing potion. Yeah, lots of items there. They look like consumable sorts of items, you know, potions and poisons and that sort of thing. No doubt, more things you can just buy to improve your ability in combat. You know, it's usually the way. And then we've got a flamethrower, fire rain. What the heck are these? Oh. Okay, I think those are, yeah, let's put those away, because I think those were the special abilities for enemies, so you don't want to spoil those too much. And then they look like just some more armor and item cards, probably for the Kickstarter characters being in a separate pack, I would assume. So yeah, there's lots of cards in this game, a huge amount of them. In fact, there's a lot of components altogether. It's quite the treasure trove of a box. It's certainly heavy. You're getting plenty of content with this game. That is, I think, without a doubt. And I haven't even looked at the miniatures yet. They all come in a separate box. I'll probably gonna have to do a separate unboxing on that, because this one's going on quite a while. So I think yeah, we're gonna pack away all of this stuff now. And I'm going to do a separate video for taking a look at the miniatures unboxing. But yeah, this looks like a really interesting game. I love these big grandiose adventures of traveling around the world and, you know, saving the villagers from the evil, like, demons and what have you, that sort of thing. You know, anybody who's watched my channel at all will know that Shadows of Brimstone is one of my favourite games, and this game kind of made me think it's sort of like a bit more of an involved Shadows of Brimstone, and looking through it, that does look to be what it is. I don't know whether it'll be as good as that game, or perhaps better, who knows. Oh, look at that, I didn't even notice that, there's a huge, well, we'll have a look at that some other time. It looks like there's a huge battle map on the back of the main map board. So yeah, that is a quick look at Harakiri, and there's what you get in the box. Let's get all this packed away, and the next video will be the miniatures unboxing. So I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully.